Brian Kemp, the Republican governor of the state of Georgia, has agreed to sit down with the Fulton County grand jury and testify against Donald Trump. Now, testify against Donald Trump is obviously a strong way to say this. What he's done is he's agreed to sit down with investigators and tell his side of the story, which of course would have to be about Donald Trump and the horrible things Trump tried to get the state of Georgia to do. And this will take place on July 25th. So, got a month before any of this happens. He's also been subpoenaed for a bunch of documents. He has to turn everything over within 72 hours prior to his scheduled appearance on July 25th. I do not think that is going to be a problem for Governor Kemp, but here's the thing. If this had happened a month ago, I think Brian Kemp would have walked into that grand jury a little more reserved. You know, even if it was after Brian Kemp's primary victory, I think at the time Kemp still wouldn't want to ruffle too many feathers with Donald Trump or Donald Trump's supporters. But a lot's happened since then. A lot that absolutely could sway the outcome of this Fulton County investigation. Because Donald Trump's unfavorability rating is going through the roof right now. His supporters are abandoning him. The candidates running for office that were basically trying to say, I love Donald Trump the most, they're no longer mentioning him in any of their campaign materials. They have scrubbed their websites of Trump's endorsements because of how toxic Trump has become because of the January 6 hearings. So Brian Kemp agreeing to go in and sit down with this grand jury at this point, he may understand now that I don't have to hold back. I don't have to be delicate with my language about him. I can 100% throw the guy under the bus and nobody's going to be pissed at me for it. At least nobody that matters is going to be pissed off at me for doing that. That is the very fortunate position that Brian Kemp is in right now because Trump has become so damaged from the January 6 hearings. And of course, by the time he goes and sits down with the grand jury, we're going to have even more hearings. We don't know yet how many more hearings we're going to have because they've been postponed because of all the new evidence they have. But there's going to be some even worse stuff coming out about Donald Trump before Kemp sits down with the investigators. And again, I think at that point, it kind of gives Kemp the green light to just go scorched earth against him. If you want to have the opportunity to take down Donald Trump, you know, everything he did to you, Governor Kemp, everything he tried to do to you, Governor Kemp, this is your opportunity to take him down instead and really not have to deal with pretty much any at all political ramifications from it. You're in the clear because of the work of this January 6 committee. They've bloodied him up so badly, even some of his most staunchest defenders don't even want anything to do with him. So, Brian Kemp needs to be unleashed. Brian Kemp, of course, needs to be honest. He needs to talk about everything he knows, and if he has an opportunity to throw Donald Trump under that bus, I suggest he take it, because this Fulton County investigation may be our last best chance, really, to finally hit Donald Trump with criminal charges. I know we've seen lots of criminal activity from what the January 6 committee has presented, but I don't have much faith in Merrick Garland. Fani Willis, on the other hand, I got full faith in what she's doing, and I absolutely think if we're going to see criminal charges, we'll see them out of Georgia before they come from anywhere else. Hey, everyone. This is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.